having a wonderful day. It's Elizabeth Wales, and I'm going to talk to you about some of the strategies that I use for managing stress. But first, I would like to bring as much value to as many people as I can. So please like and please share, and I do love when you guys comment. Mwah. So stress, oh my goodness, can we get away from it in the modern world? Not too many of us have that kind of lifestyle where we can, whether you're a parent or you have a job or you just have a to-do list that seems to never end. Stress is in our lives, and too much stress and the wrong kind of stress causes a lot of health problems, as I'm sure you've heard, including weight gain. And we don't want to be gaining weight and increasing our risk for chronic disease, so we need to come up with strategies to manage that stress. We need to manage the stress that we hold in our bodies, and we need to manage the stress that we have in our emotions and in our mind. And I have some solutions that I really enjoy and I find effective for both. So the first one is I use adaptogens. If you guys aren't using adaptogens in your complete nutrition system every day, you're really missing out. It makes such a difference. Everyone that I know who uses it and who I coach and myself, we all feel a really big difference when we use our adaptogens. What are adaptogens? These are herbs and botanicals like ginseng, ashwagandha, rhodiola, which help our body to maintain our homeostasis. So homeostasis means stress, but it can also mean like fatigue or apathy. So it just keeps us balanced. And I love that our complete nutrition system got its science and technology from the Soviet Union, and the scientists were actually researching adaptogens for helping their military and for helping their astronauts to maintain their homeostasis and keeping their stress levels down. So all you have to do, it's super easy, is pour about 6 ounces of water into a container. I love using water bottles because it keeps my stress about spilling down. One less thing to worry about, right? And then you just take your adaptogens from your complete nutrition system and you put 1 level scoop into 6 ounces of room temperature water, just like it says on the back of the canister. Shake it up and drink it, and it tastes really good. It's like got a really fruity taste. It's a little bit sweet, not too sweet. It's really a wonderful beverage, especially for first thing in the morning when you want to give your body the internal shower after sleeping all night. So yeah, the adaptogens are amazing. They are a natural way to reduce the effects of stress and balance your body system, made with adaptogens, antioxidants, and nutrients to help you strengthen overall health, sharpen your mental focus, and quicken recovery. So guys, use your adaptogens. And if you don't have your wholesale account set up yet, message me. We save 25% off retail, and we can show you how to make money off of your own orders. It is the coolest thing. So awesome. The next thing is, how do we help our bodies to relax? When we have tension in our bodies, for most of us, it feels like our muscles are tight, right? And sometimes we have tight muscles because we've been strength and conditioning, we've been toning, and as we develop that lean muscle mass, sometimes those muscles can get tight. So I'm going to show you how to use a foam roller. And please do like and share. I have so many people that I've shown how to use a foam roller that's changed everything for them. If you don't know how to foam roll, this is going to be really important for you to help you manage your muscles and help them to relax. Okay, so this is going to be a full body foam roll, and here we foam roll. I like this foam roller because it has 2-in-1. I got it on Amazon. I have loved it ever since I've gotten it. The outside is hard and it's kind of grippy, like a tire. And for people who have some muscle, in my experience, the muscle has a little bit more resistance, and we really appreciate that hard and grippy side because it will help really to break up the knots and that hard tissue in our muscles. But for people who don't have a lot of lean muscle mass, this hard, grippy stuff can be a little bit uncomfortable. So you might want to try something a little softer if this isn't really working for you. So we're going to start with the calves. Now everyone's body is different, so it's really important for you to listen to your body. My body seems to hold a lot of tension right where the muscle meets the bone, so at the ends of the muscle. I have a lot of tension there. So that's where I like to spend a little extra time to work. So you're going to spend some extra time to work the muscles that you feel are a little extra tight. So what I'm doing here is I'm lifting my body up with my arms, so that way I can roll my muscle back and forth. The more weight you can push onto it, the more effective it's going to be. You got to think of like your muscles are like steak, because steak is a muscle, right? And you need to kind of tenderize your muscles the same way you tenderize a steak. So the steak needs to use a little hammer to break it up and make it a little softer. This is kind of like your little hammer. So that's right there, really good. So you're going to stop and you're going to hold if you feel any knots. I'm going to come up to my thighs now, and again, I'm putting as much weight as I can behind the roll to make it the most effective. And if you feel any tension, stop and hold it for 30 seconds. What that is called is autogenic inhibition. So our nervous system is responsible for making sure that our muscles don't tear. So when we stop and hold the muscle for 30 seconds, it creates a system to relax and release the muscle. That's why we do static stretching that lasts about 30 seconds, same principle. Okay, don't forget to do your glutes, because foam rolling is really good for all the muscle groups, but also those of you who struggle with cellulite, you're going to really enjoy foam rolling's benefits for cellulite. What we need to do with cellulite is we need to break up that old tissue and help it to circulate out of the body. And this is a great way to help that circulation. Okay, so now we're going to do the back. Now, if you go directly on the spine, that's usually pretty uncomfortable. So I'm going to go slightly on the side, get more of my obliques and this side of my latissimus dorsi. So lay on my side just a little bit and go back and forth here, and then switch on the side and go back and forth there. Okay, after you do your lower back, you're going to take the foam roller where there's a little bit more meat. We have some shoulder muscles here. We have a lot more going on in our upper back. So you're going to lay back, and you're going to use your legs to lift your hips up off the ground and roll your shoulders out. A lot of people hold tension in their shoulders and back, so take your time, and if you're feeling some significant knots, stop and hold. Breathe deeply as you do for 30 seconds at least to help that muscle relax and the knot to release. Okay, don't forget your neck. Neck is another place where a lot of people hold a lot of tension. This one you're going to be moving your neck back and forth. A lot of people get tension headaches and mistake them for migraines. So make sure that all those muscles are being relaxed and massaged through your foam roller appropriately. Now I can't do a lot of neck work with this, so I might try the green one because it's smaller, but there's also some really great foam rolling balls that you can place in those hard to get spots and really roll out knots and tight muscles. Okay, on the front sides of our body, we don't have a lot of muscles to foam roll. We're not going to really roll our stomach, and we're not going to roll our calves. That's just a bone there. It's not going to feel very good or be very effective. But we do need to roll our quadriceps. So what you're going to do for this one is you're going to kneel, put it at your knees, come out a little bit, and then use your arms to help you roll back and forth. And you can cross and try to put a little bit more weight on that. And finally, you don't want to skip the abductor and the adductor muscle and the gluteus medius and minimus. So you're going to go on your side here, and you're going to roll back and forth here on the side. And that feels really good too. Okay, so I hope that added value to you and your training. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day and a lifestyle to thrive.